I'm a simple person. All I want is a cheeseburger sandwich and a girlfriend that won't punch me in the eyeball if I fart and accidentally shit in the bed. That's all I want. That's it. I'm sitting here talking to myself. I was like, self? And myself went, yeah, fat man, what you want? And then I was like, well, listen here, self. We gotta work on ourselves. And he's like, fuck you, fat man. I ain't trying to work on myself. And I'm like, I'm crazy because I'm talking to myself, and myself was like, yeah, you crazy, you bald, fat bastard. And I'm like, why you keep insulting me, self? He's like, because I don't like you. And I'm like, but I like you. He's like, I don't give a fuck if you like me. What am I talking about? I'm crazy. I don't get this feeling a lot, but I was standing in line somewhere, and I seen this person just staring at me. They was eyeballing me, and at first I was like, oh, they must recognize me from all my famous stuff on the intranet. But then I realized this person wanted to sniff my naughty spots. Now, how do I know that they want to sniff my naughty spots? Because they walked over and told me that they wanted to sniff my naughty spots. They said, hey, fat fellow there, let me put my nose in your crack. And I'm like, ooh, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? So after I let him sniff me, I'm going to hell.
Welcome to my channel. In this video update, we bring you some very sad news about the passing of TikTok star John Crawley, also known to many of his fans as KingBeardX. He was just 47 years old, and his sudden death has left his family, friends, and thousands of followers in shock.
Do you know that we should be eating broccoli every single day?
She said broccoli, but I do believe she meant sandwiches and cinnamon in the rolls. That's what I believe she meant. I believe she highly confused. It's not broccoli, it's sandwiches and cinnamon in the rolls.
John Crawley rose to fame on TikTok for his hilarious and light-hearted reaction videos, especially his unique and comical responses to the way people eat food. His wit, humour, and larger-than-life personality gained him a loyal following, and his content always brought smiles to the people who tuned in to watch him. Sadly, it has now been confirmed that John passed away earlier this week. According to funeral director James Steele from Glenfield Funeral Home in New Albany, Mississippi, John died in the hospital on Monday after suffering cardiac arrest. He had been hospitalized for at least 2 weeks prior to his death. A GoFundMe page set up by John's friend and former podcast co-host Anthony Caruso revealed more about his health struggles leading up to his passing. John had initially gone to the hospital after experiencing severe trouble breathing. Doctors placed him on a ventilator to help him, but his condition quickly worsened. He was eventually moved into the intensive care unit and even had a chest tube inserted due to complications. Unfortunately, despite all medical efforts, John did not recover. The GoFundMe page also explained that John did not have medical insurance, and as the main provider for his family, his passing leaves behind not only emotional devastation, but also financial hardship. The funds being raised will now go toward funeral costs and helping his loved ones through this incredibly difficult time. Funeral director James Steele shared heartfelt words about John, saying he was more than just a social media figure. Steele recalled, "Knowing him personally, John was a good guy. He lit up a lot of people's worlds." He also mentioned being with John's mother after his passing, sharing prayers together, and described her as being heartbroken but strong enough to get through this tragedy with support. John's last post on TikTok was shared on July 22nd, and since the news of his death broke, fans have been flooding social media with tributes. Many are remembering him for his humour, his positivity, and the way he made people feel like they were a part of his world. For countless followers, he wasn't just an entertainer, he felt like a friend. The loss of John Crawley at only 47 years old is a reminder of how quickly life can change. He leaves behind a legacy of laughter, joy, and connection through his videos, and his presence will be deeply missed. That's all for this video update. May John Crawley rest in peace, and our thoughts are with his family, friends, and everyone who loved him during this time of mourning.